Hello everyone. I hope I'm live streaming. I'm not sure if this is happening right now. I just pressed the button. I believe so. I think I'm live. Hello Dominique, Ivan. Let me just pop out the chat. It is a lovely day here in UK. So I decided to do a live streaming before my holiday. I'm gonna miss you guys. I'm gonna miss you a lot. I'm just trying to fix my things here. So there it is. But why isn't the chat working? Let me fix the chat as well. Oh, it's working.
I have a dance that nobody has seen before.
So the chat is working as well. That is alright. Sidhant, I'm amazing. Hamza, Ed, Yaroslav, Vasilos, Warlord, Saiko, welcome everyone, welcome to the live stream. It's been a while since I haven't done a live stream, and I'm gonna start with this one. I just want to show you how powerful are some guard towers. This is one of the new guard towers, and this guard tower just kicked my ass. Obviously I went with silver match, and this part here down here, those Templars with the healers behind it literally smashed me. So yeah, this is one of those new towers that are being boosted by the temple. These towers, they get temple buffs. Random temple buffs, but they do get temple buffs. So I got my ass kicked. Chat is working yeah. Charlie, I'm alright. John the number one. It's just gonna be a usual live stream. I'm just gonna do some sieging. If anyone have some questions.
Have no fear, the shark is here. Have no fear, the shark is here. Mayday! We're being overrun!
And there it is. A super doped guard tower. I just lost a bunch of troops on this one. Look at these beefy Templars. What did they give them to eat? What is these Templars had for dinner? 190k health, 103k attack. That is some serious thing. Yeah, that I was crushed really hard on that one. I did not expect that one. Vikash, which race is the best? All the races are good. But the human race would be the best race for all around. Tavi! Welcome to the stream, Tavi. 16 hours work shift. Are you fucking crazy? Who would work that much? Yaroslav, that is secret where I'm going in vacation, but I might do a small video about it, so you might know. Cynthia, hi Rhony, glad to see you. What realm are you from? I'm from realm 92. What are the best troops to kill off magical creatures in level 80 of the void? Cynthia, I have a video about perfecting void level 80. But the way I've seen people doing the most, they use either swordsman, borrowed or your own in the front, or they use gold match in the front, because they are very tanky troops. Dwarven snipers, they also can be a very good unit to take down the magical ones. In a poor country named Estonia, you need to earn your income somehow. This is why I work 16 hours on Friday. Yeah, I know, Tav, you've been telling me. 16 hours straight. That's killing, man. So yeah, you guys might want to make the difference between the towers. You've seen the video at the start, I got completely smashed. Hold on, before I do any mistakes. I think my heroes are not set up properly. Let me have a look. Oh yes, they are. Grims, Gafgar, Nora and Jack. How much wall damage you have done? John movies and videos. I have done around 850k. John movies and videos, around 850k wall damage with 13 silver catapults. Can you show us your temple, please? I will show you my temple. I didn't play much for the event, but I'm gonna show you the rank as well. Let me just do. Let me see something first. Basically, what I'm doing is what I've been doing on the other event. I'm just plundering resources. Tav, you go attack my city. You're still Dwarf. Yeah, I'm still Dwarf. No, I'm not gonna attack your city. So this is the setup I'm using it now, because I changed my gold match. As you can see now, I'm using silver match because I'm trying to perfect the void, and obviously I'm gonna do videos when I manage to perfect them. So I'm trying to build up troops specific for the void, and that would include the gold snipers.
For Silverwing!
Well, this is an easy one. So obviously, fire off. All the troops melt.
We have defeated an enemy legion. Supplies have arrived.
Then you reload when they reach the wall. And you just plunder the resources. Empad, why don't you have titles? You need to earn the titles. What heroes won't show up in chest? Mohammed Hassan, Jack. Jack, this hero over here, this hero will never show in the chest. Panda power, no, I didn't perfect void 92. I was 2 seconds away. My best try, I was 2 seconds away to perfect 92. Tavi, I think Nora does pop up in the chest after you have it. After you have Nora, I think it does pop up in the chest. I will show you guys the ranking. So there it is, the difference of the guards. If it's a normal old guard tower or if it's a strong one. I haven't lost anything on this siege. Obviously the siege and jack blasters, they do the top damage. And plenty of resources and honor. Delasat, hi Rhony, completed the void. The 100 stage is much easier than the 97 stage. Temple runes +2 only. The academy on match is not complete. So there you go, guys. If you want to see the 100 stages complete, I think Delasat for game, he might have some videos on his YouTube channel. Go check him out. He probably done all of them. I'm still behind with that. So now someone wanted to see the ranking. So this is the kingdom ranking. I might be have a chancing for the 3rd spot in the kingdom. And this is the no ranking. I definitely not going to have a chance. I mean, I can, but I don't have the time. It requires a lot of time to do this. Cynthia, someone told me to use monks, that they kill magical creatures. If they are level 12 or 13 for void ending and use spiders, I am leech. Cynthia, the monks, they are indeed very good. They kill the large units. Any units that it is large, indeed the monks, they are very good for that. But the monks also lose morale. They can get their morale down. So if they get damage right at the beginning, they can simply just run away from the battlefield. So it is a risk, or it requires a lot of tries to make it work with the monks. That's why I mentioned swordsmen. The gold swordsmen, they never lose morale. It's same for the match. The match, they don't even have morale, so they never run away from the battle. That's why you need tanky troops that you can rely on, that they will stay there and fight. So this was the ranking, and someone asked for my temple. So if you want to see the stones, it's just +1 or +2. There is nothing crazy about my temple. This is what I'm working on. This is going to be my first temple +3. This one with the garrison plus another 12% to the garrison. And if you guys didn't know, now we have the Emperor, the empty throne temple or something, or whatever his name is. And when you just fill the socket, increase the health, healing efficacy and attack of your army troops by 8%. This is great. This is probably Runestone of Obedience for the dragons. Andre, Hey mate, with 67 gold capacity, what do you say? Is it better, 2 groups of archers or 2 groups of swordsmen? I would go with 2 groups of archers. I would prefer the damage. It's much better if you have damage rather than having tanky troops. You can try it out. If it doesn't work, you can always put them in the wall and just train swordsmen, but I will go with archers. Hello, question, no answer, replay. Kali Raj, ask again what was the question. Speaker Knockers, I'm getting into the late game, I'm human, should I switch to Dwarfs? Speaker games, I would advise you to experience one race at max level before you want to change your race. And if you want to change your race, you might want to make sure that you have at least all the heroes from that race. It's very, very important. For example, for Dwarfs, if you don't have Nora, it's not gonna work, because the blasters is the damage that Dwarfs do, so you definitely need Nora from the Void. And also you need Jack and Gafga. You need them both to boost your match as much as possible. John AOC, 96 army cap. What is it better, 4 archers or 4 swordsmen? John AOC, if your swordsmen are maxed on the 11th research, which is this one, I'm gonna show you right now. Wait, I don't have swordsmen. Well, swordsmen should be your blasters. Equivalent to swordsmen is the blaster. So as long as you have this research on the swordsmen, if you have this research done, which is maxed out, go for the 4 swordsmen in the front. You can never go wrong if you just deploy 4 swordsmen in the front. It's very easy setup, even if the archers are silver behind. Gold horses are better than match. It depends, but the gold horses, they do counter the match. Do you have an emperor at your server? No, we don't have an emperor yet. You can see it says the first succession war will begin in 5 days and 6 hours. Who is the best race into the game? Human or Lich or Dwarf? Kali Raj, there isn't one best race, but the race that can be good like on almost everything would be the human. But for example, in PvP, Lich are the best. If you like PvP, Lich and Rakan are the best for PvP. If you want to siege, then human and Dwarfs. More humans than Dwarfs because of the swordsman. Raven JZ, yes, the 4 gold swordsmen in the front, they are very, very, very good and powerful, even if you have silver archers behind. As a human, did you put priest on the wall? Claudio, I did. If you have 8 group of priestess in the wall and 8 groups of swordsmen in the wall, and they are the same level, that will be the first wave on your defense. If you want to check some of my older videos, there is one video where it shows that it deploys 8 swordsmen and 8 priestess if you have them. John AOC, hit a Lich Tower. There are no Lich Towers. The leeching is... My server number is 33. There are so many players plundering. I'm telling you, it's crazy. I won't be able to find the Lich Tower. Pomach, you play humans and spent a lot of mana with the Dwarf spending energy heroes only. You are absolutely right. But with the humans you have the swordsman and you have Virion with resurrection. With the Dwarfs, if you lose the match, you lose them completely. No injury, no nothing. But yes, with the Dwarfs you only spend energy, you don't spend any potions. Towers. This is what I like. So, a tower like this one, this is the perfect tower that you can plunder resources from.
Iron warriors, let me show you what I can do. Lads,
Someone asked me if the spearmen applied the debuff on the match, and the spearmen, they do apply the debuff on the match. So very easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Very easy way to farm resources. The old towers, they are the best towers to farm resources. John the number one, let's be honest with each other. Dwarf race are in a way pay to win. Well, it depends in which way you want to put it, but indeed you need the heroes. If you don't have the heroes, then yeah. And Jack, it is a paid hero, so definitely you can say that he's a pay to win. The other heroes are now obtainable through the chest. Nora, you get it from the void, and the Gefga, you can get it from the chest. But if you don't have all the heroes, Dwarf is not gonna work. Why Lich is better in PvP? Lich is much better in PvP because it can sustain the battle. I mean, I've seen good Lich winning against almost any odds. Which equipment are good for Jack in human race? And for Virion. Please wait for future updates. Please check Dragon Egg from Void. Mysterious Dragon Egg. Please wait for future updates. Hold on. So it was Virion. If I would be human, I would put this helmet, Great Helm of Glory, so I can have the full set on Virion. I would give him this gauntlet because I don't have the Great Axe from the event. This one to mitigate 20% more damage for Virion, and as trinkets I would definitely give him the magic prism, and the Jewel of Omnipotence. That's a weird name. That's the way I would equip Virion as human. I would keep him his set, Aegis of Glory, or what's the name of the set? The Glory set. So I would keep his set on. I would give him these gloves, the Judgment Greaves, and the trinkets to boost the human, the Swordsman. Swordsman Mastery, and obviously this one for Resurrection. If I would be human, this is how my Virion would look like. If I would be human. And for which other hero was it? For Jack. Jack for human race. Jack for human race. If you have it, Blorton Rapier and the Swift Strike Dagger. These are the two weapons. Swift Strike Dagger and the Blorton Rapier. Or if you have something like this, but it must be classified as a weapon. This was a rare occasion for players to get this until they fixed it. Hero bonus, critical hit chance plus 20%. So these are the two weapons that I would equip on Jack. And the trinkets, I would give him this one, the Ring of Infinite, and Soul Blade. Or if you have the event one, there is a trinket from one of the events that gives like plus 18 might, which is even better than the Soul Blade. This would be the Jack as a human race. And it is for farming resources with Leech, Super Herb Grower. What I've seen other players farming as Leech, they use the skeletons. They use the bronze skeletons. They do a couple of runs like that to clear the gold troops, and then just use your usual attack, but try to include some siege weapons. Once the gold is spent, that's the way I've seen Lich doing it. They just spend the bronze skeletons to clear the gold. Wait a second, how many heroes do you have at level 50? John the number one, I have 4 heroes at level 50. I have Avalon, I have Elena, Jack, and Ip. These 4 heroes, I have them level 50. What is a good race to defeat dwarves? Because my whole server is full of dwarves players and I don't know what to do. A good race to defeat dwarves is the humans. You need Templars and you need this badass hero. If you have Templars and you have her, there's no way you cannot defeat those dwarves. But you need Templars in the front. Can you show us the void items from 81, whatever you are now? How can you unlock Jack? You can only unlock it from the shop. That's the only way you can unlock Jack. Replace from my house. There's a lot of replays from my house. They are doing wall damage. Nothing interesting. 672. I do around the 850k with my silver, so no, there's nothing interesting. This guy has a funny name. Spend cash or quit. So here it is, a leech trying to plunder. This is how he's doing it. Because someone asked for it.
For Silverwing!
So he's using bronze, bronze troops with his heroes.
We have lost the Legion.
Not sure if it's very effective, but
Excellent. We have defeated an enemy.
it looks like it's working for him. So this is a Leech bronze run on a guard tower, and as you can see, it's one of the new guard towers.
We have lost the Legion. Our troops have fallen.
Times 8, so it goes quick. Who is the most powerful in your server? John AOK, AOC. I would say Letus King is the most powerful in our server. Gaming stream, so I own every hero. Should I use all of them in battles in human? Gaming streamer, yes you should. I'm not sure if you can put all of them, but you should use most of them. I think there are 19 heroes in total, but you should deploy around 18 of them. John the number one, I would hit some empty walls, but we have some problems with leeching. Let me ask in the house. I'll ask in the house if someone has a tower with defense done, and if they let me, I'll hit it once. Summer, hey Ronnie, you're quite disappointed me. I'm sorry Summer if I'm disappointing you. Should I have a mix of healers and archers as human, or just archers? Speaker knockers, it all depends on how much gold capacity you have. Let me just do another siege in the meanwhile.
eternal. For Silverwing!
Temporary repair.
The souls will break them! Supplies have arrived!
Don't kill my match. Don't. Do not dare to die. You are a match warrior. He didn't die. So this should be another flawless run with 0 casualties. Gaming streamer. What race do you recommend for end game if you have all the heroes and are paid to win player? Gaming streamer. That's a very strong decision. If you are a paid to win player, that means you afford a lot of speed rush. So it would be between Dwarf and human. It depends how much you get siege, how much you get attacked. If you can afford to keep replacing your match, if they manage to kill them, then you will be Dwarf. If not, they will be human, because as human, if others attack you, you only get injuries. So if you only get injuries, then obviously you only need to heal them. Which, from what I heard, healing troops now, it's quite a joke. It's a couple of minutes per troop. It goes quite fast. I actually used the old setup for human siege. Templars front and archers back, and still works without losses. John the number 1, that's great. Do you have healers in that setup? Do you have some healers in that setup to heal the Templars? Do you use Ip for Dust Siege, or should we keep Tailwind and Tip even as Dwarf? Panda power, yes, that's the reason I use Ip. Because of the Tailwind. Where is Ip? Yes, that's the reason I still use Ip. That's the reason I use it in Siege, because it slows and reduces the archer damage from the wall. So basically the middle wall, they do like 60% reduced damage because of the Tailwind, plus whatever command degree of damage modification. So that's the reason I still use Ip. It's quite significant if I use Ip or not. It is a difference. You can see that I siege even with silver, but the old guard tower I still siege with silver and I have no losses. I need just to show in my video how much world damage I can do if you got a tower with 0 defense. John, the number one Templars cannot die like ever. You used to be all human. Why did you switch to Dwarf? Speaker knockers, I switched to Dwarfs because of the void. That's the reason I switched to Dwarfs. Because let me show you something. Void mirror, look. 100, 100, 100, 100. He done it as Dwarf. This one is Dwarf. This he switch. He done it as Dwarf. He's still Dwarf. He didn't change. This guy is a human. Dwarf. So everyone is doing the void as Dwarf. Everyone is switching for to finish the void. You can see Dwarf. He switched to Dwarf as well. So all the top players that done the void, they switched to Dwarfs because it's much easier to do it with Dwarfs because of the battlefield is tundra. Hey, what aptitudes I should upgrade first with Garfgar? Well, to boost your match. That's definitely what you have to do. I'll show you my Garfgar. Repairman. That's the first thing you have to boost so you can boost your match. The second one is the temporary repair and obviously the iron shield. You don't need to bother much with the iron shield because he has a lot of health. Just hold on a minute, just let me fix something. I'll be right back. I just need to fix back the camera because it's getting dark here.
Sons.
This is a pain every time I do it. Yeah, I leave it like this. Tell us how to counter Lich best with human troops. Summersea, I have a video about it. How to counter that. I have a video how to counter the Lich. I did fought a couple of Lich in PvP, and it was very easy. I have even videos how to siege the Lich, like the perfect setup to siege the Lich. Well, everyone has it now. It's the update is live. There is no reason to go through. Everyone has the powers, and there's no reason to show them. Everyone has this, and I will say that this is the most the best thing that there is the King's Chest, that it has +3 runes, and the Queen's Chest +3 runes. That's quite great. Rhony, are you going to beat Void Stage 100 in this live stream or not? No, I'm not going to beat. I'm not even doing Void in this live stream. It says in the title, Chill Out Day, Q&A, Dwarf Siege. So this is what I'm going to do. Gaming streamer, yes it is. If you fall behind with the temple, it makes a huge difference. Temple status. Part. Can you put the whole sentence again? John the number one. No, he doesn't. Just even when I was in Scar, he was just sending me away. That was the only thing he was doing. Hello. Have you done further testing on Dwarf tanks? Can they be useful or do they completely suck? I'd say Ox, I haven't max researched them yet. I still have to do two more research. But I have to say one thing about the tanks. I've done this research on the tanks. Enhance the Gatling guns and Hellfire fitting of destroyers and accessories so that they no longer expend ammo. I have to say that the tanks, they have ammo for the entire battle. If you use reload at some point, the tanks have ammo for the entire battle because of this research. So this is pretty sick. This is like a very good research for the tanks. They have ammo for such a long time. You don't even need to worry about them running out of ammo, and they do quite significant damage. But I have to do this too, or especially this one, because this is like a lot of attack rating that they are missing, and obviously this is crit. So after that I'm gonna try them again, but until I make those, I cannot say if they suck or not. What is the best way to spend Linari after you got all the heroes? Buying the chest or in individual runes or something else? This is something you can spend the Linari on. If you get heroes experience, if you get hero stats that they are very good value, I wouldn't buy 30% off. It's not really that good. If they are like 50% off, then yes, that's something you can spend Linari on. But no, spending them on runes, I don't think it's a good choice. Experience cards that are reduced price, or stats card, that you can spend on. The new statue that we got in temple. Hold on, let me go up a little bit part. See, what do you mean? Hunor Lakato, say love your video, man. Help a lot with the game. You're welcome, Hunor. This is what I do it. To get Divinity Tier 3, do you need to enhance all stones to +3? Jonathan, yes, you do need to enhance all the stones to +3. Hi, in my server there are level 34-35 Dwarf players who can have plus 1100, 1200 in each rare resources in a single attack. Zakaria, I get about the same. I even get more. So yes, this is the new statue in the temple, which you can activate if you're like level 20 or something. And you have Runestone of Malice, which increase the health of your dragon or the damage of your dragon, which they are probably not released yet. Michael, hi, I'm kinda new by. Can you tell me please how to increase my power fast and efficient? I'm playing Lich faction. Michael, the best way you can increase your power is by increasing your army capacity. Or another way is if you do the small research that doesn't take too much time. If you only want to increase your power, you do the small research, like the ones that take you up to an hour or 2 hours, and all of them they just gonna increase your power. But you need to increase your army capacity for more power. That's the only way, unless you wanna spend tons of Linari. John the #1, when I'm becoming emperor. When I'm gonna have my own server. When I'm gonna have my own server, I'll be emperor. Until then, I'll have to wait. I don't even get advisor ranks, and you expect me to be an emperor? There's no way. That's not gonna happen, not anytime soon.
Stands by my side.
My shark
Let me show you what I can do. Lads, fight my shiny metal eagles.
So this is how easy Dwarf is. One button win.
You dare challenge a vanguard? Supplies have arrived.
One button and you won everything. Then you reload, and that's it. And someone mentioned that the low levels, they are taking so many resources in one attack. Well, check about how much I get in one attack from this one. What is Summer? What is in egg at level 90? Summer, that it's still going to be found out. We still have to find out about that. It's probably gonna be one of the future updates. John the #1, is Letus or Johnny going to get it, or anyone else? I tell you what, my prognosis for this is going to be that Lettuce is going to get it. So if you ask my opinion who's going to get it from our server, is going to be Lettuce. Lettuce King. But there is a sideway about this. There is 5 guilds that are going to fight for it. If every guild is going to be independent, I'm not sure if one guild will be able to hold it. Even for them. So, because there is the Muji guild, which they are pretty powerful players, and that they might want a piece of the cake as well. So it actually going to be quite a fight for it. So this is how much royal resources I got from this attack. Hunor, are humans as effective in plundering as dwarfs? I would say that human would be a better choice for sieging, but dwarfs, they are better in plundering. As dwarfs, you have to go with your mind with a peaceful mind that you might lose troops with dwarfs, but with humans you have Virion to extract the swordsman, so it's much easier with humans. But yeah, the dwarfs, they are just crazy in plundering. What is the best troops for plundering, human or which faction is best for plundering? That god, I would say that for plundering is the dwarfs, but human do quite alright. I never had problems with plundering as human.
Let me show you what I can do.
Let me try something, because I wanted to try.
Yes?
I just want to try something.
I need more rockets! Did you ever spy such a dapper mech suit?
And I think it's going to work. Haha. Let's try the snipers. I haven't tried snipers in Siege. Let's see how good they are. So 2 groups of gold snipers. I have blood diamonds, so if any of them going to die, it's not going to be much of a problem.
For Silverwing! Fight my shiny metal aegis. Lads, no time to waste.
But anyway, the blasters is gonna do the whole job.
Crushed under blood like silvery bugs. Lads, no time to waste. Ye dare challenge of Vanguard? Supplies have arrived.
Yeah, blasters did all the job, but at least we can see what the snipers did, or if they do any damage. Michael, I have 200 level of Avalon's leadership at the moment. My pyramid is level 11. I'm researching for silver spiders and have like up to 619 cost of bronze for units. It's like 5k composition in combat. Michael, I think you should level up a little bit more and get a little bit more into the game. You are like on a very early levels. It does sound pretty good, but when I was like that level, that was like 8 months ago. So imagine trying to remember how it was 8 months ago. So the Dwarf snipers, they suck on Siege. They are completely useless. 1.5 million. That's very, very low. They are not good at all in Siege. John the number one, it depends if you hit one of the new towers. It depends on the health. You can check by the health if you hit one of the new towers or one of the old towers. That's what makes the difference. That's why I plunder so much, because it's one of the old towers. It's same like it used to be in the lower levels. The lower the wall, the more resources you can plunder on a single attack. That's how it used to be, and they kept it this way. There are also items in craft which are also unknown. The green ones, maybe they come as equipped by dragon. You're absolutely right. They can be part of the dragon equipment. I think they might want to introduce this. I think they might want to create a lot of branches on how you can evolve in Art of Conquest. So you can either spend your resources trying to evolve your dragon or evolve your troops. I think that's what they want to do. They want to give options on where people can spend their resources, which is not a very bad idea. Dinesh Janga, Rhony, reply me. Dinesh Janga, there's a lot of people typing in the chat. It's hard to keep up with everyone. Mirko, there is no hero after level 100. Mirko, that is not true. The reason is that every player that reached to level 100, they have all the heroes. So the hero that is at level 100, it might be a hero that someone already has. So if you already have the hero, obviously it's not going to show there. Now you get it, John. In my server, we are a bit conservative. We just hit them once and we let them regenerate, so we can extract the resources more and more times, rather than destroying them completely. That's what we do in our server. We try to keep them for a longer period of time. Dinesh Jangra, you are from server 1218. I'm from server 33. Yes, Dinesh Jangra, I'm from server 33. Let's give it another try for the gold snipers.
By my side.
One more chance for them before I decide. Although I think Ape should be on that side.
Yes? Did you ever spy such a dapper mech suit? Let's get on with it already. Lads!
Finally, I think the snipers actually show their potential
Supplies have arrived.
on those Templars.
There you go. Good as new.
So it takes me about 25 seconds to reach the wall, or sometimes even less. It's not that bad. And Avalon got injured. Still over 1,000 rare resources each. It's not that bad. $60 to 84, and my server was 82. So that many servers, they merge 60 to 84. That's like 24 servers. That's 24 servers into one. That's quite a lot. I tell you what, I can't wait for this server to re-merge again. I'm sure they will do it one day. Because right now, this is the best thing you can do in my server. Just plunder resources and siege guard towers. Slim Shady. I'm alright, Slim Shady. How are you? I'm just chilling out before my holiday. Probably my last video before holiday. This is how many rare resources I managed to get thanks to these events. So I have around 1.1 million rare resources. And this is like the best thing I can do, or you can do on my server right now. Just plan the resources. Dinesh Jangra, I'm just learning. By the way, I'm lord my house and have 8 cities. That's great news, Dinesh. I was lord of my house as well, and we had 15 cities. But I didn't have the time to take care of it, so I had to let someone else. It's too much time consuming. Show us the power of Templars. John the number one, I hope I can fuck you one day. You never know, John. Show us the power of Templars, but I don't have Templars. If you mean the one I just attacked, these are level 12. Yes, they are pretty weak. Svetoslav, welcome to the live stream. Just a heads up, developers somehow actually watch Art of Conquest the moment you are showing the abuse of lot of towers. They will change it. Svetoslav, I'm not sure they will do it, to be honest. But if they do, I already farmed a lot of resources. You can see I have a full stock of rare resources, so I'm pretty happy with it. They can change it if they want now. Rhony, please tell that you'll be back right after holiday. Cynthia, I will be back right after holiday. That is the plan, obviously. I will also try to upload during my holiday. I will see how that goes. I'm not sure. Every time a streamer points out a way to take advantage of the game mechanic or bug, he speaks within 2 weeks. When creep and you show experience farming on new event, it is a good example. Yes, Vetoslav, but the thing is, on the experience farming, the other managed to profit from it as well before they change it. And it wasn't fixed within 2 weeks. It quite took them a while to fix it. I mean, quite some time. Hey Rahul. I was talking about my own John the number one, I was talking about my own Templars. I will crush your match to pieces. Most likely, John. Most likely. Svetoslav, my prediction is that or house towers that you guys keep around will somehow be removed soon. Svetoslav, many players don't really care about that and they crush them anyway. So I would say that we will run out of them before they want to change it.
Well, now is not the time.
Cynthia, that's wonderful because you are my go-to for answers. I always answer to players. I always answer the questions. And I tell you something, since I started playing this game, it got changed so much that you have no idea. You have no idea how much they twisted the game around. I think this might be the last tower I can do here. Dinesh Jangra, towers are made to be crushed. Yes, Jangra, but the new towers, they are very powerful.
Let me show you what I can do.
Hope is eternal.
Let's put back the blasters because I think they're a much better choice.
Lads,
so I have to mention about something, because you guys see me smashing down the towers like that, but you have to take in consideration the hero levels that I have and the research as well. It's not going to be as easy for everyone. I have the videos, you can see my heroes, so you can guys see why I'm smashing the towers so easily and why I'm farming these resources so easily. So before you want to take a change or you want to take a leap in changing your race, you might want to get informed a little bit more about how my gameplay is. After hitting level also, will you change back to human? John the number one, that is the plan. And I tell you what, okay, this is a secret I never want to tell anyone. But I'm gonna say it. If the tanks suck after I max them out, because I have Grims at 45, so I can boost them quite good. So if the tanks, they are not that great as I hope they are, once they are maxed out in research, then I'm definitely gonna switch human. But if I like the tanks the way they are, as maxed out, then I might stay Dwarf. So that will be the only reason if I'm gonna stay Dwarf or not, because I like those tanks, I like them a lot. But right now they are not very effective to use them. Cynthia, yes, the events, they are a bit stressful, and I have to tell you that I kinda tune it down about trying to focus too much on the events, because it's a lot of time consuming, and I'm not sure if the rewards are that great. What are the cost of your troops? Well, a silver match is 341, and that is a gold match 1500 and about 10k gold. Engineers doesn't matter. Blasters 651 crystals. Tanks 5k blood diamonds. No, I tell you that's one of the reason, John, why I still keep the tanks. Not items, army. That's why I still have 2 tanks, because once they are maxed out, I'm gonna have the third one out. I'm gonna reset Grims and I'm gonna try them out. I'm gonna try the tanks out. So if I'm happy with the output of the tanks, I might stay Dwarf. It's like a high chance to stay Dwarf. But if they are not good, then I'm gonna switch. I want to test them in PvP as well, not just in Siege. So if the tanks are good in PvP, then I might stay Dwarf. Rhony, is 1 command win 1 bronze? Yes, Ivan. 1 command is equal to 1 bronze. Show the Gavgar ability, please. Rahul, I have a whole video where I show the abilities about all the heroes, and you can check that video. It's like my previous video. I have a video about it, Rahul. Is my previous video. If you go and check that one out, it's gonna show you how to increase your army capacity. I can reach 199 gold capacity, and I explained everything in that video. Jackass abilities. Jackass abilities, they are also in that previous video. I am Dwarf now, so my abilities are from a Dwarf perspective. So obviously match expert maxed out and double charge. And a few points in expanded capacity. I can still put ability points in him, I just don't want to spend right now. Who's going to be the lucky one that is gonna get 50k honor? John, the #1. I'm not sure, but 3 tanks plus the match, you might be around. You might be right there with the 50k honor. So if I'm gonna lose in PvP 3 tanks and the match plus troops, yeah, that's gonna be around 50k honor. Yeah. Obviously I will do the video. If I fail, you know, even if I fail, I will do the video, so it's not gonna be a problem. You're going to see it. Dennis, what's blaster equated in humans is the swordsman. Blasters are the swordsman as human. So what is the time? I didn't even check. So this is 1 hour and 20 minutes. This is like a very, very long live stream. Longer than I expected. And this camera is playing tricks right now as well. I'm gonna do one last siege, and I'm gonna answer the last question if there are any. Ivan, yes, the drill hammer and the set, but it's also the weapon from stage 81. If you manage to get into the void on stage 81, there is this weapon that increased the most. Bronze troop supply plus 30 and 12 command. So only this weapon provides me 42 bronze capacity. Only this weapon. You want to see the map again? This is maximum zoom out. This is the map. This is how the maps looks right now. Thank you, Dennis. Ronnie Thomas, can you hit full gold wall? Let me search for a full gold wall. But I'm not gonna do it on a new tower. I'm not gonna do that. I failed once. So a full gold wall. This one might be a full gold wall. So I'm gonna go with this one. How much gold cap can you... If I get Prince on Avarok and King, I can get to 219. So that would be around 220 gold capacity. If I get Prince in Avarok and if I get the King, around 220 I can reach. So let's see if this tower is a full gold tower. But I'm gonna do...
Let's get on with it already.
I'm gonna put Jack down here.
Did you ever spy such a dapper mech suit?
Something like this.
For Silverwing!
Shiny metal aegis.
So this is a full gold tower. And I'm gonna lose some silver match on this one. One match down. It's probably gonna be the second. No, 2 match down. I think only 2 match. So this one was full gold tower, but it was one of the old towers to mention. But it was full gold. And I lost 2 silver match. Super Herb Grower, is it hard to take cities now with so many guard towers? Super Herb Grower, the guard towers, they go down like popsicles. You have no idea how fast guard towers can go down. Part, you're welcome. Sebastian, what are you going to do with all the special resources? Oops, I did lost the blaster too, and then I injured one. And whoa, hold on, let me recap that. I lost 5 match. So that is what Templars plus Spearman did. I lost 5 match. That's way more than I expected. I usually lose around 2 when it's full gold. So yeah, quite a bit of losses. So I basically lost Mithril on that one. On that attack, I lost Mithril. So you asked me what I'm going to do with the special resources. Well, the special resources, according to this preview, are only the honor, and the honor I'm going to spend it on the black market. Yeah, I'm gonna go as well, John. It was nice talking to you too. Yeah, 10 plus power. 10 plus Spearman, it's very deadly for the match. I mean the crystals, you mean the crystals and such. Sebastian, what I'm doing right now is I'm training troops. I'm filling up my garrison with gold. I only have like 30 more groups left to fully equip my garrison with gold. So that's what I'm doing, and after that I'm gonna keep them for later on. You never know, in a future update what they might introduce, or they might add another 10 caster levels, and then obviously I'm going to use it to level up my garrison and my troops. But right now I'm just filling up the garrison. That's everything I can do with them. I still have about 30 groups, and then I have full gold garrison. When they will release Elven faction, will you try it? That god, after I'm finished with Dwarf, I want to try Rakan. If I'm gonna try another race after Dwarfs, it will be Rakan. It depends on elves. It depends how they look. I'm gonna have to see how they are. Alright guys, now that's about it for tonight. I get to keep on going. Got to prepare for my holiday. So catch you guys next time. This is Legend Rhony. Don't forget to thumbs up if you guys enjoy the stream. See you later and have a nice weekend.